We have some old lettuce here and some older apples. I'm gonna give them to the chickens. So with the warmer weather, it's officially planting day, officially planting season. Because the weather's so nice, we figured we'd come out and plant today. Typically, we'll wait an extra 2 weeks, but it's just been so nice. What's up, chickies? The chickens will eat the apples. They'll eat anything, really. They're like pigs with feathers. Never really realized that or understood that until we actually had chickens. But you might have to smash the apple, or if it's like a big fruit with like kind of like a thick skin, they can't really penetrate the apple so much. So you pretty much have to like kind of cut it up, or like usually I'll just like smash it with my foot or something and just let them go to town on it. I think if we're gonna grow some tomatoes in here, or really anything, oh, it's locked. I think if we're gonna grow tomatoes in here, or really anything, we need to like make some room, or kind of maybe get rid of this grass, move some benches around. All right, I think we're ready to plant, and we wanted to show her, what did you make here? What is this? What's going on?
I made a map of our garden. We have 13 rows, and we have like a whole box full of seeds. And so I laid out where each seed is gonna go in each row. And then I have like another list that shows which seeds are in which row. Just in case we ever forget, it's there. It's a master plan. And it says here that in row 7, we need to be planting potatoes.
Where are we at? Row 7. Which one's that one?
Is right here.
Always listen to the woman with the plan.
Okay, so I've got our seed potatoes.
So this row is all for potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if you want to just dig a trench down the middle.
We're planting these potatoes. They're already kind of sprouting. So we're just popping them up so that the sprouts can go up and out. So this is our garden setup here. The way we finished doing the compost, all the wood chips. So we may be a little bit late on the potatoes, but we figured we'd plant them anyway since we do have them, and they've been sitting for a while and they're already sprouting, and so it should be good. We should be all right. But we have not started on the rest of the garden yet. This is like the first planting that we're doing. Well, we kind of started on this row here. I'm planting some carrots and beets, onions, and some greens. But it was just finding the time to try to find time to get out here and start planting. And it's like a little bit each day. You plant a little bit each day, and eventually it'll all be planted. The way we do it is we just plant directly into the compost. We don't mix in the compost, we just put the compost right on top of the bed, and then we just plant directly into it. We're using this black tarp to kill some more weeds that were on this little aisle here, so we can make that into a bed. We still have to do that.
This is row 1. It's going to have butternut squash. I've got horseradish. I'm so excited to plant that. Actually, we should get that in the ground like now. And then some buttercup squash from Baker Creek Seeds. They sent us that one as a suggestion, and I'm really excited to try that one. I've never grown buttercup squash before. I've never even eaten buttercup squash. Okay, because I've already been planting in row 2, beets, carrots. I'm really hoping to get a hold of some cattle panels this year and grow vertically, because every year for our garden we grow horizontally and it takes up a whole lot of space. So I would really like to try and take advantage of our vertical space that we have and grow vertically on a hoop. That's the vision so far, but I do know that cattle panels are kind of pricey, so if I can get a hold of some for a good price or hopefully free, we can recycle them into hoops and we can grow things like cucumbers and squash, plants that climb, and take advantage of that. And then on the outer 2 rows, row 1 and row 13, we are going to be planting our squash plants, and those are the plants that they do take up a whole lot of space. They kind of just branch out. I don't know if I could grow those vertically, but for this year we just have a few things that we're growing vertically, like green beans and what else are we growing vertically? Cucumbers. And then hopefully next year, if it does well, we can get a hold of more cattle panels and then grow our squash vertically, if that will work. So that's the plan.
Where's the map?
Here is the key. It's gonna tell us where we have tomatoes. So we have tomatoes in row 3 and in row 10.
All right, this is kind of exciting. This is the first time in the 7 years that we've been growing food that we are transplanting tomatoes that we grew from seed. Right?
Yeah, that's exciting.
I mean, typically we usually just direct seed tomatoes, and that's been doing okay for us. I mean, it's kind of hit and miss every year, but this year is the first time that we're actually transplanting tomatoes.
Yeah.
That's exciting stuff. We're usually never really organized, but we got that treasure map.
Yeah, no, this year we have a treasure map, and we have all of our seeds organized by row and in separate bags. We'll have to show you that later.
Yeah.
And we grew seeds in the greenhouse.
Yeah, they worked.
Yeah. And so we're planting those. The only thing that's not so organized is usually we plant every Mother's Day. Like, we plant everything. All the seeds go in the ground on Mother's Day. And this year we've planted some potatoes already. We've already got some stuff growing in the ground. We're planting our seedlings. So, you know, we kind of got stuff growing before Mother's Day, but I think that's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
4 holes. With this master list, it takes all the stress away of having to figure out where to plant, what to plant in each row. I feel like we've got a plan, a master plan.